do we got here?
I got my 2004 GSXR750, Dan Card built. Bought the frame from out west. One of our buddies, Rat Racing, custom it up, made it a lot safer for what we're doing. A lot bigger jumps out this way than where it came from. Other than that, pretty standard stuff. Nothing too crazy going on.
What kind of fuel do you run then?
Just some race gas, no nitro, no nitrous, no nothing. Just trying to prove that a gas bike can still compete, in both series. Obviously, amateur, it's all gas, but when we go have some fun on the other series with the pros, it's nice to show up on a gas bike and show them that it can still be done.
What do you think this thing's got for horse?
It's put on the dyno a few times, but I don't know, somewhere around 160, 170. I don't know.
Yeah. So what kind of tire are you running?
The tried and true IRC M5B, run the 140 wide, 3.5 inch rim. Still testing on some gear and things like that, but
Are you excited for Nationals next year? Coming home?
Yeah, Nationals coming to our hometown next year, man. Real excited about that. I cannot wait to see everybody who comes out, who shows up. We've been going out west or northwest, anyways, northeast, northwest for a long time. It hasn't really been this way. Long time, so it's nice for all the local guys to be able to not have to travel that far, get to race a home hill, and maybe show some of these guys what we do back home.
What's something like this sound like?
You looking to hear it?
Yeah, fire it up.
Right. Put your earmuffs on. Thanks, bud. Yeah, we run this drag race series exhaust. We don't run the muffler on it or nothing because we're jumping, 60 miles an hour in the wall. So if we have the rest of the pipe on it, there's a chance of it getting wrecked. It might not make a second run. So keep it short, keep it sweet, and it works.
Looks all custom. The fuel tank up here looks all custom.
Yeah, that's all custom stuff, man. When it comes to this kind of bike, this isn't something that you can just buy off the showroom. This is something that takes, a lot of heart, a lot of pride, a lot of time, hours, some sweat, some tears. And a lot of help. No one can do something like this on their own. I don't care who you are. If you can, it ain't happening very quickly.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of sponsors out there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everybody on here. Like I said, Card's house, Dan Card, give a shout out to him. He did the motor for me, thing's stout. Going on 3 years undefeated on this machine. Obviously my landscaping company because, fuck Joe Biden. Green Racing, my old man, started that when I was about 3 years old and just stuck since then. And won us a lot of championships, so got to thank them. FXR, 60 helmets, 100%, US hill climbing, Suzuki. We got Lane Splitter, who's been helping us out with some gear this year, keeping us looking fresh. Rat Racing with the frame mod.
What year did you start racing?
1996, 3 years old. Got on my first bike, PW50.
Who got you into it?
My old man, Jim Oskowitz, actually bought me my first bike on my 3rd birthday, and we went out back. Got on it, held the bike wide open right into the shed. Luckily the neighbor lady was nice enough and she let us fix the boards. But
What kind of bike was that?
PW50.
PW50?
Yeah.
Now you're up on the Gixxer 813?
Yeah, after that it was history. I was hooked, man. Every weekend we were riding, we used to bring me down to the pit, ripping, and just kept me on bikes every time that he got a chance and every time I had a chance. And after that, I don't know. I was hooked. It was fun. It's just a rush that you can't explain. Hill climbing. Motocross is great and everything. You get to ride for a lot longer, but hill climbing, there's nothing like it, man. Ryan Sipes will fend for me on that one. If you guys know who that is, he's got videos online saying the same thing.
Yeah, we had a fun summer, a lot of traveling.
I think I went to more states and did more miles this year than I have in maybe the past 5 years combined. We did multiple series, multiple events, nationals. It was great, man. The wrecking crew was on the road for a while this year. It was awesome.
Big shout out to Zachy for traveling in the Volvo all summer.
Yeah, Zach Bousquet, all of us from New England owe him a big thank you for traveling that far across the country and carting everybody's bikes there. He's a great guy, and I'm glad that, you know, by knowing him when we were little kids, we kind of got distant for a while, and he's back in the series, and we're having fun, and it's great, man. It's what it's all about.
Very good year. It's fun.
He's
How
awesome.
many championships do you have right now since you started when you were 3 years old?
New England Hill Climb Series, I'm coming up on 28. This year I just got one in the open class again, which would be my 28th. And that ranges from the 50 class to 80s, 125s, 250s, so on and so forth. I got one national title in my whole life, a couple top threes, a lot of top fives. My national title was in 2018 in the open class, and that's why I'm so excited. It's going back to Munson this year because that's where I did it. I'm looking to defend that.
How'd you do this year when we traveled 15 hours to Michigan for the rainstorm?
Well, we raced in about a foot of water, and it was really kind of a crapshoot for everybody, but still took home some hardware. It was great. I think we ended up 4th in the open, 7th or 8th in the 4-stroke, and I don't think I got top 10 in the 450 that year, but I still got my provisional. We went and had some fun at some pro races. It was great. Got a couple top 10s, and it was awesome. Everybody had fun. The whole crew went. It was great. The memories are where it's at, man. It's just awesome.
Out of all the bikes you've ridden your whole life, what's been your favorite? The big bike, little bike? Which one was your favorite so far?
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. But I'd have to say my tried and true, trusty CR 2001 250. Me and that thing are just one. When I ride it, I just know what it's gonna do. It knows what I'm gonna do. I've probably won more races on that bike than anything I've ever owned.
So we're coming in with Jimmy's new 450
Hey everybody, what's up,
ride.
man? How are you?
Got the new ride for next year.
Just couldn't resist. Had to show her off, huh?
Yep, new Husky FC450.
What do you think about it, man?
I don't know. I like it. It's nice. It's a little small, but I think we'll pull some tricks out of her, get some horsepower out of her this winter.
Oh, you know it's all about that, man. We didn't buy it.
See what kind of tricks Jimmy comes out with next summer. And I think we're ready for the year. We'll see. Big change going with the Husqvarna.
Yeah, man, like I said earlier, I've just been bleeding red my whole life. I'm a Honda guy. And it was just time for a change, and it is what it is. They had really good reviews, and I'm willing to try it out and see what it's all about. Put some little tricks up my sleeve. Don't really know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I like to keep everybody guessing. That's what it's all about, and we'll see everybody at the first round of 2023 race season.